guess what? I got my homie in the studio. He's the king of the South. He's here in Super Drive for the first time. How you doing, 6ix?
I'm Gucci, man. What's going on, bro? It feels good to be out here, man.
Says it's Gucci.
Yeah, man.
Y'all Gucci. Come closer now. Come closer to the microphone now. Come closer to the microphone.
Yeah.
So you're all Gucci out there.
Yeah, man.
Feeling
I'm all
fly.
Gucci, man.
It's good to see you. First off, it is good to see you, man.
Same here, bro. Same here, man.
You know why I'm saying that?
You,
because I think both of us went through like a period of health scare.
I swear.
You know?
I swear down.
A lot of people, I don't know, did people reach out to you when you were going through that?
Yeah, man. A lot of people reached out to me, but the funny thing was that I was in a position where I couldn't really communicate.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, man. But a lot of people reached out, man. Big up, man. A lot of people showed love too.
I haven't heard you talk about it anywhere. I don't think I've seen any interviews about it.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
So now you're going to talk about it. I talked about mine. Seriously, let's encourage people. Let's give them strength, you know, by what we go through and help them find new levels. I think you like that thing I put up on Twitter. I found a new level of strength.
Yeah.
As in
yes. Oh man, it was a crazy experience, man. It was a crazy I can't even explain it. Like, Joe, I can't even explain it.
Try. 6, try.
I can't even explain it, man.
Try for me.
All I could remember was I was at the airport.
Yeah.
In London, Heathrow. I was on my way back to Nigeria, Lagos. I already checked in my bags, everything. And next thing I know, like, I'd been feeling this pain for like 3 days. But while I was at the airport, I started losing my vision. Like, I started getting weak. I didn't know what was going on. Then they called like the medical team at the airport.
Yeah.
They did a checkup on me, and they're like, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know what's going on, but they have to get my bags out of the plane. They have to check me out, and they need to get me to the hospital at the moment. And before all that happened, I was already passing out.
Wow.
So the next thing I knew, I was in this ambulance, you know, on my way to God knows where, because I couldn't see. I was at the back. That's the first time I was ever being rushed to the hospital. In that kind of manner. And I was there for a while. They ran all kind of tests for me. They couldn't find out, you know, what was wrong until they did like a head scan, and then they found out what was wrong, and that was almost like 48 hours later.
Wow.
You know, and got through that. Found out something really bad happened.
What was it?
I think it said something like a nerve or something got torn in my head, so there was internal bleeding in my head, you know, and the only way to get it out was there was something they were supposed to use and put in my spinal cord to drain
the fluid, yeah,
drain whatever it is out. And for them to do that, if anything goes wrong, I would be paralyzed.
Dude,
forever.
let me tell you, with what I went through, when the cancer cells were growing on the inside of me, if I hadn't left Nigeria and begun treatment when I did, I'd already lost my ability to breathe. So I wasn't breathing for a month while I was about 2 months while I was in Nigeria. And I'd lost hearing in both of my ears.
Wow.
If I hadn't left Nigeria when I did, I would have lost my sight.
Wow.
That was how I would have lost my sight.
Wow.
So the doctors just told me that, you know, it was a thing of grace that I came out when I did, even though I was getting treatment here, and it was to no effect, the treatment I was getting here.
Wow.
So I've pretty much just become like not hearing. No, I wouldn't have been able to speak. You know, I was already speaking funny, breathing, and then I die now. That one I die. Okay, you know what? But right now everything is Gucci.
Yeah, man, it feels good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see you, man. You have no idea. You have no idea.
So 6, let's talk about everything Gucci.
Yeah.
The song, you know, this was before. This was like last year, right?
No, this was February while I was in London.
Oh,
this
okay.
was the video I went to shoot in London.
Wow.
Yeah. This was why I was in London for that long. You know, so anytime I see the video, it brings back, memories.
It brings back the memories of what you went through.
Yeah, man.
So how do at some point listening to the music again and watching the video, do you ever feel like maybe I shouldn't have gone to shoot this video? Maybe I shouldn't have even got to London. Maybe do you ever feel that way?
No, to be honest, man, it's all lessons, and this life, you make a lot of mistakes sometimes, but they're not mistakes. They just show you how to do it better and how to actually get it right. I was in London. The sound was everything Gucci song was a London sound, and he had that Afro swing in it. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is a good cut across song for both markets, Nigeria and London. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
But have you really been able to enjoy the song?
Yes, I have. I enjoy the song every time, man, and it brings back memories, good and bad. I remember when I was leaving the hospital, it was like the best. It was like I just signed my music contract for the first time. It was the best day of my life, feeling whole again, and then I could fly. I could, man, it's good, man. I'm going back to London January by the grace of God. I'm going back to put in more work. We have a good Afrobeat fan base out there.
Yes, we do.
We have a lot of Nigerians in diaspora out there, so our sound is really big out there. So we're trying to, bridge that gap, do big things, probably do a concert out there. That's the goal.
Okay, you know what, guys? Yung6ix is going to be back after Final Pass with UB, right? He's going to be back after Final Pass with UB. I'm going to let him come back because UB, of course, has to give you everything happening in the world of sports. Thank you, Arsenal. What's wrong with Man United? Okay, so you're an Arsenal fan, Abby. You're a Man U fan. What?
I got Man U started right here.
Bruh, you just spoiled the whole interview. You just spoiled the interview. Guys, we're coming back later. She can't feature in DJ Mac. Really?
Yeah.
Make you Man U fan. This guy. Yes, we are Visual Radio. All you have to do is get on hotfm.ng/Lagos and you get to see who's in the studio. I am in the studio and Swagalomo is in the studio.
Swagalomo is spaceship.
That's true. I saw that with your handle on Twitter. Swagalomo on the spaceship. What's that all about now? This guy.
It's the new vibe now. Swagalomo is the new vibe. And
no. Swagalomo has been there.
Yes.
For me, I've known Swagalomo since.
Yes.
Yeah, but on his spaceship.
On his spaceship is that level, that experience. That limitless level, like, what? Spaceship.
That's right, man. Not a lot of people will be able to connect on that level.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how that has affected your music. So, and you as a person, when you're thinking of creating music, when you're thinking of affecting life, when you're thinking of doing what you want to do on a daily basis, how has that experience affected you in every way?
Man, to be honest, I don't overthink anything anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think too much about anything. I mean, at this point in my life, I know what's wrong, I know what's right, and I've learned so much. I've made lots of mistakes. So at this point in time, I'm just giving my fans everything they could possibly get and want from me. Earlier in the studio, you guys were, somebody came in and was talking about the way I used to rap before and the way I rap now.
Yeah.
And that experience also helped me, rediscover, because I had to go back in time, like how this Yung6ix journey started, what made Yung6ix who Yung6ix is, and who Yung6ix was, and everything. You guys are gonna get everything in the album, and right now is the best time for anybody to listen to Yung6ix rap. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Lil Wayne just dropped. That's my biggest motivation right there when it comes to
that's kind of forth.
Yeah, man, like Lil Wayne been out of the game for a while, and for a very long time I was listening to only my music to motivate me, because Jay-Z doesn't put out music that often, Kanye doesn't put out music that often, so you have little to listen to really, give you that vibe, but right now Lil Wayne put me on that fire, man. There's fire on the mountain, man. No lie, man. No lie.
Okay, talking about fire on the mountain, In the Benz is your Single?
Yeah, my new single that just came out.
It's like how old now? 14 days, 20 days?
Yeah, it's like it should be 14 days, 15 days old right now.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And the acceptance has been, crazy, man. I love you guys, all my fans out there. Also, I just started a competition today.
Yeah.
I'm trying to showcase.
No, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that more after this, okay? Yeah. We'll talk about that. Maybe we'll play the competition here and win first. But I thought, in my head, I was thinking, the Benz is inspired because you like Mercedes-Benz.
That's one.
We'll talk about it.
Yes.
Let's hold it there. So this is Yung6ix in the Benz. Nice one, homie. Coco killer. Yeah. Killer.
She grind for the lot.
Yeah. See the way she the move, she the grind.
Yeah,
she like the lot every time. Sensei, where you did tonight? Tell me I go tonight. Hey, make it feel so good with my man. Yung6ix riding in the Benz. He only one that got the crest. If you're out there, I'm gonna touch your chest. Hey, freestyle. I'm gonna leave it, man. You see, when you're on a, how do you call it? Swagalomo spaceship vibe. When you get that Swagalomo spaceship vibe, then you're able to flow like this. Okay, so you were about to say something about the Benz, because I was thinking that because you're a Benzo boy, that's why.
Yeah. So, really, one of the things that inspired the song was the moment.
Okay. So what was the moment?
The moment was, I was in a car with my girl, right? And
woohoo!
All of us were guys,
exclusive.
Right? So we always have that moment where we always have that ex that now found out that she made a mistake.
Oh.
She was wrong.
Oh.
And now I admit, and not trying to be friends, like, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So I was in the car and I got a text from my ex, and I thought my girl wouldn't know. Because I didn't
they can sense everything.
I didn't save her name with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she initially found out and everything. So while I was in the studio, I was just freestyling, and I ended up picking that particular moment from my memory bank to spit about. And he Kelly listened to it and was like, you know what? Talk about that. Talk about your relationship. Talk about your girl. Talk about your ex. Put the story in the song. Let them listen to it. And everything happened. That text came inside the Benz.
Wow.
I was in the Benz.
Wow.
In the Benz, I did my own. I did my right. My girl, she did my left. Don't get me wrong. We in the zone. We all alone. We in the Benz.
Yeah.
I got a text. She wouldn't know.
Whoa.
But shorty bad. She MJ with the steps.
Whoa.
I pull up left. Pull up for some gas. She don't vex. So the text from my ex. In the Benz. That's it.
Gee. Nice one.
It.
So are you going to be sharing, I don't know. This was a spur of the moment thing. And your producer, was also on point, catching the vibe and asking you to put it on the record. Are you going to do more of that?
That's what my new album is about.
Okay.
That's what my new album is about. It's about, I want to let all of me out to my fans. Like I've been reluctant to do that, over the years in my career, because I was built as a brand, and I learned that as a professional, there's certain things you're supposed to do. Labels always give you guidance.
Yes, they do.
And then at the end of the day, you don't get to put out some certain type of songs because they feel like the market is ready for this, the market is ready for that. Now I want to give the market Swagalomo, Yung6ix. I want to define myself to them. I'm very emotional. I can rap against anybody in the world. I believe that I can rap on any record, and
that one I can vouch for.
On it. So I'm giving you that. I'm giving you emotions. I'm giving you the love part of me, because most people perceive me to be a gangster per se and stuff like that.
Well, when you say you're the king of the South, so what do you expect?
Yeah. So, that's it, man. I'm giving all of me on this project, man. So there's gonna be everything Gucci 2 was a song, was an expressive song as well.
Yeah, true.
And the new song Shole, the trap song, was an expressive song as well. It's saying the truth. I realized over time that people connect to things they can relate with.
Thank you. I was going to just say
easier than
that.
any other thing you're trying to paint or perception or whatever. Like, they connect to things they can relate with. And I realized that being said, one of my biggest songs ever is still Blessings till tomorrow. Because people listen to it and feel like the song was released yesterday.
True.
Because they can relate to it even today and tomorrow. So that's how it is, man. Timeless music.
Okay, timeless music from Yung6ix. When we come back, we'll be wrapping up on the interview, but I'm going to go ahead and play you one more Yung6ix. Where's my keypad? It's like far away from me. Oh, can we do this? Can we?
Yeah.
No, not you. I'm asking my engineer. Because you might touch something now and things will be all over the place. Okay, my engineer is giving me a go ahead. So we're going to go ahead and play Bisay featuring Niniola.
Nini. That's my girl, man. Big up Niniola.
Yeah. She's the Afro boss. Bisay Yung6ix featuring Niniola. Banga superstar. Hey, Banga superstar.
As a Delta boy.
Yeah. Winner. When you look at a girl like this, she give me that banga move. I put myself on like stars. I saw with the blend they go. Hey, they make the thing they do. Hey, look at that banga. Hey, I put myself on like stars. I saw with the blend they go. Hey, say the remix. Say you feel it. Sensei Yung6ix, Nini, take it down. Bring it up. Go low. On the spaceship level, swagger lomo.
On the spaceship, you don't see
man. I'm having a good time in the studio. Hopefully, everybody out there, you guys are having a good time with myself and the King of the South, Yung6ix, swagger lomo on the spaceship level on the Super Drive tonight. So, what is the project going to be called?
It's called Swagger Lomo.
Okay, Swagger Lomo.
And there's a bracket that says plot, scheme, and succeed.
Plot, scheme, and succeed. Okay.
Yeah, the story. So that's the story of how I plotted, how I schemed, and how I succeeded in what I do. And it's the definition of who I am. And like I said, it's gonna contain trap fro music. That's a new genre, and that's what I'm pushing right now. Because at the end of the day, in as much as I'm a rapper and I was influenced by the Western world to be the person I am today, I'm still from Nigeria, and Afrobeat is our sound. Afrobeat
is blood.
So it's trap fro right now. That's trap and Afrobeat.
Okay.
That's what it is, man. And a lot of, in my own opinion, this is my best project and my best body of work.
Yes, it's your best body of work yet.
Yes. So yeah, man, that's what it is.
Okay, so you're talking about you said you started.
I started a competition for Inna the Band.
Okay.
And the idea of the competition is to showcase upcoming talents and to help them in whatever way I can. So many people say it costs a lot to feature me and to put me on the record, and I don't do a lot of collaborations because I take a lot of time to make my music, and I have a certain way I make my music which people are not cool with. Some people are not ready to go with the process of how it's been done.
Okay, interesting.
So that being said, I'm going to be giving out a free collaboration to an upcoming artist that deserves it, and a brand new iPhone 7 and a 100K cash prize. And I'm also going to feature on whatever project the artist wants me to feature on of his choice.
Okay, let's find out what's your process. What's that process that you can't do away with when you're making music?
Time.
Okay.
Time. I take my time to make music. Sometimes it comes on the spot, and then you have to develop it into what it becomes. When I started Inna the Bands, it was not Inna the Bands, it was Under the Bed. That was the first hook. That was the first hook for the song, And when I started No Favors 2, the verse 2 was not as dope as it is today. So it takes time. I might do this thing right now and I feel it's 100, and then I go back, I listen to it as a fan, as a critic, and I go back to it. So I take my time with the music. It has to be, I don't overdo it.
Yeah.
But I'm not the only person that's going to be listening to it at the end of the day. All the people are going to listen to it. So it takes time.
So in other words, you are a self-critic and a perfectionist.
In this day and time, being a perfectionist wastes your time.
Okay.
In most cases. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but let it be top quality. Make sure you're giving people the best of you.
That would stand the test of time.
Yes, that would stand the test of time. So I give the best of me. You can't get it perfect. Even
True.
The world is not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So that's what it is. The best. Yeah.
Okay. Yung6ix, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me.
It has been a pleasure talking to you. Like I love the vibe, and I love the fact that you're on a level that a lot of people are going to try to achieve. I just pray that you guide them in every way that you can, to get to this level that you're on, and also keep growing and doing what you do.
Grind
don't stop. Guys, make sure you go out there and get everything Yung6ix. He has said that he's going to be giving himself to you in a different way going forward. He's opening up. He's going to pour his emotions, love part of him, gangster part of him, street part of him, money, whatever part. He's going to share it with you.
Yeah, man.
So go out there and experience the best of Yung6ix. All I can do is say, keep doing what you do.
Oh, shit.
Don't stop, man. Don't stop.
For no living thing.
Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and Yung6ix. I'm still here all the way till 9 p.m. We're approaching the 8 o'clock hour. Then we get into the happy hour and get as crazy as possible. Keep it locked on the Super Drive.
Hey, yo.